Hey guys, it's Lindsay. I want to show you a quick makeover with Heirloom Traditions Stain. Here is a quick look at the cabinet. You can see it's got some stains and it's seen some better days. I also wanted to give it a more of a modern makeover. So those cabinet fronts, the cabinets do not come out. So I decided just to tape the cabinets around the faces because I'm redoing the faces, not the sides. So you can see the Heirloom Traditions Stain right here. This is a gel stain product. It is a heavier stain that honestly kind of goes on like a paint. So the way they suggest you use it is to put it on with a brush. You can see I put it on with a chip brush, and then I used an applicator sponge to wipe off the excess. In the drawer fronts, it made it a little more difficult to use that sponge to wipe the excess. So I just tried to use my chip brush to get a good bit of stain in there first, and then I just wiped it I went over it again with the chip brush. The sides were easier to do. You want to make sure when you're applying the product, you really try to apply it in the direction of the wood grain. Even if you're not covering something with a wood grain, you want it to mimic real wood. So you can see I'm trying to apply it in the direction of the wood grain. And here's the finished product. I put new hardware on it, and I think it really elevates it. Like I said, this is a super simple one coat makeover. I'm still not for sure that I'm finished with it, so I'm gonna live with it a day and just kind of see what I think before making any decisions. Let's look one more time at the before. And here is the after. I just wanted it to look a little more modern. Here's the before with tons of stains on the top. And here is the after. I think it's an improvement, even though it might not be done, it's a huge improvement. After a day of looking at it, I decided it just didn't look done. So I grabbed some unicorn spit stain in a darker color and a broom and another little brush. And I wanted to try to do the Pottery Barn finish where you kind of more or less dry brush it on with this broom with all the little different bristles. Needless to say, after a few swipes with this, I realized it just wasn't gonna work. So in a freak out moment, I took just a little bit of water and a paper towel and I wiped it off. But then I realized, oh my gosh, I actually really like this. I think maybe a little bit of dark stain with a wipe off finish, like a dry brush finish, is what this piece needs. So I dry brushed all the surfaces and then I took a damp paper towel and just wiped it away. And suddenly I decided, yes, this is what this piece needed. So I guess Bob Ross would call this a happy accident because this is not at all what I intended for this cabinet, but it works and really like it, and I think it looks great. Here's a finished view of the top, and here's a full view of the finished product. Thanks for sticking with me through this fun Heirloom Traditions Stain project. And remember, sometimes the best pieces of work come from happy accidents. Thanks for watching.